Hello, it's Poppy Gloria. Today's segment is all about assault and its justifications. I've invited Daniela Reyes here into the studio to help me out. Yes, so assault has three levels, and they all have different punishments. And how I think I'm going to lead with this segment is talking about the levels and their punishments, max and minimum, and then of course giving examples for each.
Wow, see, can't wait,
Yes,
Daniela.
so I'll start with level 1 of assault, and the Criminal Code of Canada has its own hefty definition, so if you'd like to put that on the screen, of course. But for the viewers, I would just use my simplified, more definition, which is that this level can be direct or indirect, but it is using threatening with actions that are non-consensual. Words alone do not classify under level 1 of assault.
So a hefty punishment. Yeah.
So this level of assault is a hybrid assault, so indictable and summary.
Okay.
And the maximum sentence given is 10 years in prison. Yeah.
Okay, can't wait to hear.
So a case that I'm going to use that happened just early in October to represent level 1 assault is Tristan Lopez, the 22-year-old who physically assaulted a boy coming from school.
Okay.
So what had happened was that the boy was walking home from school and he was still nearby.
Oh, wow.
And Tristan approached him using threatening words such as anti-black comments.
Oh, that poor boy.
When it became level 1 assault was when Tristan physically, without consent, assaulted him. And luckily, the principal was out still looking, and other students were able to intervene. So luckily the boy was not badly hurt. But yes, Tristan is going to be charged.
Yes.
Yes, because they're So the second level of assault is assault with a weapon or causing bodily harm. And yeah, if you'd just like to place that on the screen for everyone. Yeah, perfect. My definition is using a weapon to compromise or endangering a person and causing harm to them. Yes. So this is an indictable offense in the Criminal Code of Canada's eyes, and also the Criminal Code of Canada says that the maximum punishment for this is 10 years in prison.
Wow, 10 years in prison. Could you imagine? Can't wait to hear your example, Daniela. Can't wait.
So an example I have for this level is one also that happened recently, which is Brandon Javio, the 20-year-old. Yes. So he assaulted a elderly man while he was waiting at a bus stop.
My word.
And he is charged with, well, 2 charges, which is causing bodily harm and assault.
Oh, okay, I understand. So now on to the next one.
Moving on is level 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
So my definition is injuring, disfiguring, maiming, or threatening the victim's life. And the Criminal Code of Canada does classify this as an indictable offense. And it also says that the maximum time punishment for this is 14 years.
14 years. Woof, could you imagine 14 years in prison?
So an example that I used
an
is
example.
one that happened earlier this year. And it is the Stephen James Rena case, the 52-year-old, who was charged with 4 counts. 1 of aggravated assault, 2 with assault with a weapon, and 1 with being charged of theft of a motor vehicle. Yes, the RCMP officers found the victim with multiple
that poor man.
Fractures, some stab wounds, and they
that poor man.
Mr. Rena, he had fled from the scene and they there. So I'm going to define 3 justifications that are the most common when it comes to assault. and then I will lead with an example.
Sounds good to me.
First is self-defense, and I define that as using force to defend yourself against someone who is threatening your life, and here is no intention with the outcome of ending that person's life.
Okay, so like someone attacking you and then you defending yourself. Perfect, I understand. So that would be a justification to your
It's also
assault.
quite common, and it is a battered spouse syndrome. Yes,
Oh,
it is
heavy.
very heavy one, and it is the effect of an ongoing domestic abuse
Oh,
that
those poor people.
results in mental disorder and PTSD.
Yeah, I understand. Wow. Oh.
So next is defensive dwelling, which is defending yourself from an unlawful entry under property in your name. So an example that I'm going to use for justification is one that happened just earlier this year, and it is the McGregor and Mackenzie case. And hopefully what the audience and anyone pulls away from this example is how someone might use my example today is self-defense, and take that and to justify the assault that they have committed. So just a quick overlap, if some viewers have not heard of this
Yes,
case,
because I haven't either.
is that McGregor, the husband, and Mackenzie, the wife, had a child, but they had separated. The wife had a boyfriend, and the husband had suspicion from marks on their daughter's body that the boyfriend had sexually assaulted the daughter. The daughter had said that something like that might have happened. So when Mr. McGregor confronted Mackenzie about, you know, his thoughts and how something might have happened.
Oh, okay.
She was defensive, but she wanted to talk to the daughter anyways. On the way to see the daughter, the couple got into some
I can only imagine.
argument. The wife did not want to believe that her boyfriend could do such things to her daughter.
Of course.
So Mr. McGregor says that when they were getting out of the car, she came at him with a knife. And
oh my.
He had tried to hold her off.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And she kept going. So he took the knife from her and he stabbed her multiple times. It said 15 to 20 times she was stabbed. And the husband said that he couldn't believe what he'd done, and she was lying down there dead, and he had just he was in a state of shock.
Heavy.
And he could not believe what had happened. He also claims that he had not been sleeping well, and all of these show that his attorney said under self-defense that he had no intention there. He was not driving and intentionally going to kill her, and he had no intention of the outcome other than when his life was at risk.
Wow. Yes. Let's hear it from Mr. Gilroy. Thank you. No, thank you so much for coming on. So much. So riveting and amazing.